only pet you so long, my friend. I got to play the game. Yeah, a dick shot, ball shot, nut shot is never fun.
So, AG tipped off Dwight about the safe house. And if what he said is true, he's also got ties to Ebina. I have that right.
It's been another hell of a week already, man. All my internet issues. Kin's had internet issues.
He knows Dwight. I imagine he knows Bryce.
We haven't recorded the podcast for the week yet.
That means it's AG, Bryce of Polycana.
Nice.
And Ebina of the Seiryu clan.
All of them working against us.
How could I let this happen? Everything. It's all my fault.
I love Ichiban blames everything on himself.
We're dealing with someone who put himself in a wheelchair because he dug up your history with Masato Arakawa. I doubt many people could see through something so devious. So don't put this all on yourself.
Yeah,
it's been bad, man.
Hanawa-san and Wong still died. Akane-san got hurt. Lonnie's still gone. And now we're looking for her all over again.
I know it's a bad situation. We're at rock bottom, and it can't get much worse.
But listen, Kasuga. That's all the more reason to keep your head up. Guys like us, all we can do is swallow the pain and push forward.
It's been bad, man. Like, nothing has worked right the last week.
I still don't have the full story.
You said AJ was blackmailing you? What did you mean?
I wish I could tell you, but now's hardly the time. The police could be here any minute, and I'd rather be long gone.
That said, I do need to get something off my chest. Kiryu-san. Ichiban.
Yeah?
You've heard of the Tatara channel, yeah? The one that put false accusations on Ichiban and the party.
Would you like to make King fuck Berserker? Give me a second. I gotta show you guys this. Look at this little poodle. Look at her hand. She's holding my hand down. I mean, you said it to me. That's what happens after that, Berserker, is not up to me. Daddy, do not stop petting me, Daddy. Daddy, do not stop petting me. Daddy. Daddy. Oh, Daddy. What's up, miss?
And outed Kiryu-san's existence to the world?
What about it?
The VTuber running the show, Hisoka Tatara. Well, that was me.
What?
What?
I'll demonstrate.
Fucking VTubers.
What's up, people? Tatara channel coming at ya. Ready for another mind-blowing revelation?
I'm doing okay, as long as my connection holds up.
Dojima's been spotted in Hawaii.
That voice.
Chi-chan, you're her?
Yeah. And it was Eiji who pointed me at you. He wrote the script, I did the song and dance. Now you know the truth.
That's
Goddamn
pretty damning
VTubers.
Evidence. Still, I wouldn't have guessed it was AG
It's
behind all that.
been bad. That's the thing. The anonymity of VTubing it makes it even stronger, right? Because it's, can I have my hand? You do not need to, I don't need to scratch you and pet you and love you constantly.
It's just like you said earlier. Eiji's been working with Ebina from the start. Everything he does is under Ebina's orders.
She's terrible.
Speaking of,
I knew she was
Ebina's
shitty,
starting
but
some kind of garbage storing business with Polycana.
Yeah, I heard it from the man himself. Now I know which parts he left out.
Well, they've all been chasing Akane-san because she's sheltering Lonnie. Apparently, they thought sending Ichiban to Hawaii would help lure them out. And to see that through, Eiji's been keeping tabs on him from the
No,
moment
that's
they met
not
on
good.
the plane.
no.
As for me, I was just another pawn in their game.
Yeah, a lot of people have been sick.
Chichan.
So it's confirmed then. We're up against Bryce, Ebina, and Eiji in the end. Not to mention Sawashiro.
The captain?
Yeah. When Tatara and Ebina outed me, it was right there with them on video.
It's true, Ichiban. You put us through some major shit over here.
No, hang on a sec. You really think that's right?
What do you mean?
I know this might sound crazy, but... Guys, I don't think the captain would put Akane-san in danger.
Huh? Ichiban, you realize who you're talking about? He'll do anything
Oh, okay,
and
cool.
everything to get ahead, or save his own skin. For instance,
Well, good
wasn't
luck,
he gonna kill
friend.
Akane-san just to hide his dirty secret from his boss?
But he held back. Also, it was for the young master. To give his son a better life.
And now that he's lost everything, all he's got left is making good on his debt to Arakawa-san. Think about it. Why else would he let himself get locked up for a murder he didn't commit? There's no way he'd leave Akane-san to the wolves. Not after all this.
You're that sold, huh?
See you later, buddy.
Hurry it up, Ichiban. We need to go, now!
Kiryu-san, when the captain asked me to go to Hawaii, he bowed to me. I know him. Bowing his head to me, of all people, can't be just an act. That's one thing he'd never do. Me meeting Akane-san would help the captain bury one of his last regrets. That has to be why he sent me.
And Sawashiro, you really think Ebina hasn't looped him in on his real plan?
I do.
That's true. Then he might not be on Ebina's team after all.
Kiryu-san, could you talk to the captain for me? Right now, I need to go after Lonnie. If we don't act fast, she might be gone forever.
All right. We'll take this from separate angles.
Anything changes, I'll contact you right away.
Guess we've got ourselves a date with Sawashiro. Anyone lower on the totem pole won't be worth the trouble.
So, storming Seiryu HQ's on hold then?
Yeah. But first things first, we need a way to contact Sawashiro. Hey, you heard that, right? You know how to get a hold of him.
Like I'd tell you! Ha! Over my dead body!
If I were you, I'd choose my words more carefully.
Don't waste your breath on this asshole.
So I got the first rev of the editor's work on my poetry last night, and I haven't had a fucking chance to read it and see what the fucker suggested. Maybe after stream, before therapy,
Hey.
I don't know.
Sawashiro may be elusive, but he's still in my town. Think I wouldn't already have his number?
You were quick, Sunny. Something wrong, Psycho?
It's just, didn't this Eiji guy completely pull the wool over Ichiban's eyes?
Yeah.
And now Ichiban's saying Sawashiro, of all peoples, reformed. What makes him so sure? If you told me he was working for Ebina, I'd buy it. Yet somehow you believe him, don't you?
Maybe he sees something we
I've been
don't.
buying ribs from
After all,
Costco and
that
cooking
part of the
them. They're
strike?
real good.
How do I respond to that? That's cheating.
well, whoever's side he's on, Sawashiro is still a key figure in all this.
True enough.
Okay then, let's get moving.
I'll see what they suggested. I don't know if like anything besides spelling and shit, like grammar, I don't give a fuck about really. I don't know.
You gotta keep your head up.
It's poetry. Like, I don't fucking care. Like, if I use the wrong version of a word or something, but I don't know. Here's an idea. Why don't we have a strategy meeting? Go over what we know. That way we'll be on the same page when we call Sawashiro.
Okay.
Not a bad idea. Then, what do we say at Survive? Hard to think of anywhere better. If it's all hands on deck, I suppose I could call them in. Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. The balance of Jincho is crumbling enough as it is. Who are we inviting? Why don't I let you guess? Wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. Jeez, way to leave us on a cliffhanger. Well, I suppose we should head over to Survive. And I edited them when I copied them. Like, there were spelling errors and shit in, like, grammatical errors when I did the, when I copied them and put them on the website. But all he was to me was my handler. Still, a lot happened between us, I suppose. We made it this far, and now, Hanawa, leave Akane-san and Lonnie to us. We'll see this through, I promise. You always work so hard. You deserve the rest. I'll be joining you soon. Okay. Do we have anything we need to do otherwise, like before that? Not really. Okay. I don't even remember how many marks I saw or like notifications there were on it, but
Hello?
It's Date, Kiryu. You remember the place I brought you to the other night?
The Harbor Light, wasn't it? Date-san said it was.
I think so.
Come by when you're free. I'm drinking all alone at the bar.
Okay. But pace yourself till I get there.
Don't keep me waiting too long then. Might overdo it.
I don't like his English voice actor. This is the first time I think they've had a voice actor, or English voice actor for him.
I'm fine.
Let's give this a try.
What am I right now?
Maybe it's time I change styles.
I don't want to change yet. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know. That's why I was so aggravated when they were like, they gave it to editors when I told them I didn't want to give it to editors. Ugh. It only when I first started up, I was dropping. I dropped 578 frames. I haven't seen it again, but it's not consistent. It's just, it's been off and on.
Something wrong? Have fun with this.
So we'll see if it happens anymore. I mean, I was good for an hour yesterday plus before it started having issues.
Allow me.
Right.
What's the holdup?
You want some?
Thank you, lad. It's been so annoying because my streams have been cut short 2 days in a row now. I mean, not 2 days, but 2 streams in a row. It's just frustrating. Weed! What's up, you sexy bitch?
Here we go.
Oi, oi, oi.
Doing better than I thought.
Good to see you, friend.
We should relish this moment.
Oh, hi, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. I think I'm like out of... Oh, I have some money again. I wasted a lot of money on gear towards the end of the stream yesterday. Do, do, do. Do, do, do.
Good warm-up.
No! Believe me, I understand. I spent an insane amount of money. I basically rebuilt the whole computer.
I won't hold back.
What was wrong with your machine?
Nothing personal.
It's my turn. In for the kill.
No. Was it a fan thing? That was like what was happening with Katie's computer.
Try this on for size. Out of steam.
You get it? She's using irons out of steam. Ha ha ha. Yep. Katie was saying she was having the same thing.
Begging for mercy now. Have fun with this.
No, she's not topless. She's got a bikini on.
Let's do it.
Follow my lead.
Time to put you down.
Nice weed. Yeah, all my problems, my fucking that I had to rebuild last month were because I fucked up shit.
Here we go.
I broke my motherboard by breaking a pin off, and then after that, I managed to. I mean, before that, when I had built the machine, I had managed to break a pin on my CPU.
Something wrong?
Yep, I understand. Believe me.
Watch this.
Yeah, I'm never building a machine again. I just can't. Like, it's so... It sets off all my anxiety. I mean, yeah. I have big hands and all the delicacy of a fucking drunken ox.
I won't hold back. Use it.
My thanks. Right.
Oh,
You're weak.
they are. I mean, I'm a big man.
Wanna play, do we? Check this out.
I mean, I learned my lesson. It cost me like $1,500, so yeah, I'm never again.
No begging for mercy now. Have fun with this.
I don't know if you know, Kinger. I'm 6'3", with big hands and everything. I'm not a small individual. God damn it, dude! Would you die? Jesus.
Around me.
I mean, at that point,
Learning more every day.
Hell yeah.
dude, I gotta tell.
We should relish this moment.
Yup. It was a disaster. I am. That's why there's a Great Dane tattooed on my ribs. I'm sweet, but clumsy and giant.
We gonna fight some more?
The problem was, Kinger, it wasn't all at once either. It was a series of events that led to the $1,500. First, I bought a new case because I thought the case was the problem. And then when I was moving it to the new case, I busted the
Picture perfect.
pin on the USB thing. And, yep. And a little derpy. Yep, all of the above.
Thank you.
All of the above.
I'm fine.
And a mess of a human being a lot of the time.
Okay. Have fun with this.
It's my turn.
Here we go.
Right.
Feels so good.
Yeah. Here you go.
That's better.
I've kind of been fighting off the fucking
We only need one shot.
Odious! Jody Rain! Pictures. I didn't know this. And here we are. And here we are. I mean, you're a good one, Jody. That's
I
why.
see you got here quick. Should have known you two would hustle.
These two!
Yeah, what took you?
Hey, Zhao. Jungi Han.
How are you? It's been so long.
Indeed. I see you two are as lively as ever.
How's your stream, buddy? I like doing it.
Well, hello there.
I got that idea from Katie Peters, Odious.
Taichi Suzuki-san.
What are you doing, Zelda?
I've seen you two around.
He used to lead the Yokohama Liumang. And I'm sure you remember Jungi Han.
God, continue played that
Sonny
game for
filled me in on the
months,
details,
Jody.
including those.
Maybe not
about your
months, but
condition.
weeks.
Did she? Guess that saves us some time. Who are they?
Some local detectives. I call them up every now and again to keep me informed on Ijincho's latest and greatest. They're still in the trial phase, of course.
Hey! Hey! Dude, I love how they're wrapping all these games together.
On that note, looks like your detective doesn't recognize our man Kiryu-san.
Well, ignorance is bliss, as they say.
So that's what's up. Sawashiro's a hard man to read, I'll admit.
Damn, Odious.
Depending
Yeah,
on
I have
how
seen you
deep
playing it a
he's in
lot.
with
And,
Ebina,
yeah.
we may want to rethink our approach.
The Seiryu clansmen similarly hard to read after Takabe, their next chairman, went to prison. But hearing this puts a lot into perspective.
Yeah? How so?
It goes back to Takabe's arrest. He was suspected of handing his men illegal firearms. Apparently there was a rat, and now it's smelling more and more like Ebina.
Why?
I heard
What are you
Seiryu
gonna
clan
play next?
informant leaked the details that led to Takabe's arrest. Now, if Ebina was truly after a second great dissolution, he wouldn't need his superior out of the picture.
God damn it. The ass.
However, if the dissolution is merely a ruse, and his true goal was to take the reins of the Seiryu clan, then it's all but certain that Takabe's arrest is his doing.
Hey, Trash.
Is it
How you doing,
possible
buddy?
he wanted to split up the Yakuza, but then change his mind after swearing up himself?
Or maybe he joined the Seiryu clan intending to take over from the start. And to do that, he even sacrificed his career with the police.
Why do all that, though?
That's what I'd like to know.
Actually, if Sawashiro's always sticking around Ebina, I bet he'd have some clue.
Yeah. Assuming he's not on board with Ebina's plans like Kasuga says.
Well, Sunny already knows how to contact the guy. Let's just dial him up and see if he'll talk. Long as Ebina's not breathing down his neck.
What's up?
Have a good one. Thanks for the raid, buddy.
Sawashiro speaking.
It's Kiryu. We need to talk.
Kiryu-san.
Where are you right now? Your boss there with you?
Before we get lost in the weeds, care to tell me what this is about?
I just want to have a conversation. Somewhere Ebina isn't around.
Well, that's unfortunate. Now, things are rather busy on my end. As you may be aware, I've got my hands full training our men for Hawaii.
You're nothing but a talking head to those men. And your hands are full doing what exactly? Wiping Ebina's ass?
Cute. If it was Ichi who said that, I'd have slit his throat right now.
Then maybe you should say that to my face. Or are you too much of a coward?
I'm at the Seiryu clan warehouse at the docks. Nanba should know how to get there.
I trust Ebina won't be there listening?
No. But it won't be a private meeting. We've got men posted up at every corner. And I doubt they'll appreciate intruders, so don't go expecting a warm welcome.
Fair enough.
Well, if you're that dead set on it, I won't bother talking you down. Best of luck.
So, how should we take that exactly? If we go see Sawashiro, we'll be facing down enemies left and right.
Yep, sure sounded like it.
If you ask me, I think Sawashiro wanted to meet us.
Yeah?
Just think about it. If he wasn't interested, he never would have given his location or the warning at the end. In fact, it's almost like he was sending an SOS.
Wait a sec. So does this mean he's actually on our side?
Well, hell, let's get our asses over to him then.
However, there's a chance we're playing right into his hand. Meaning once we set foot into that warehouse, we'll have to go through hordes of Yakuza only to find Ebina waiting.
Then how do we know whether Sawashiro's lying or not?
Only way to know for sure is to pay him a visit.
As risky as it sounds, I guess we don't have much choice.
Guess not.
Okay. Then why don't I lend you a hand?
Huh?
Huh? What? I'm not invited?
No, we could use your help, if it's all right.
You think I'd rather chill here and let Sunny hog all the fun?
No, but think about it. If you two make a big scene, you could disturb what little piece hangs in the balance.
That's why we have you to keep the scales from tipping.
You make it sound so simple.
I won't deny that we could use an extra ally. But given your position, won't it cause problems for you to start a fight with the Seiryu clan?
Hey, there are problems in Ijincho as it is. And we've got the Seiryu themselves to thank. And it's them who started this shit. So I say, we shove some back in their faces.
But how is he gonna come with us? He's not
if I let my
leveled.
position hold me back, what kind of lame-ass friend would I be? That isn't stopping you, right?
Kiryu, you're such a goth.
Whoops.
Goth
May have spoken
Kiryu.
out of turn there.
No, I think I'm the one who's guilty of that. Forgive me. I take it you're on board?
Huh, I suppose. I won't welcome him with open arms or anything, but maybe a pat on the head will do.
Sheesh. What do I gotta do to get on your good side? It's all good. Let's get out there and kick some ass together.
Do 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 do.
Hell yeah. Zhao's back to spice up the party.
At this point, we're basically unstoppable, right?
Must be nice, having all the fun to yourselves.
Oh, man. Is Easter on Sunday? I don't know what any holiday is anymore. Kira-san, let's take a taxi to the Seer Clan warehouse. I know how to get there. All right. You know, Zhao did just join up with us again. We sure we're going to jump in like that? Maybe we do a little training just to be safe. Probably a good idea in the long run. Yeah, probably. Never know what'll be waiting for us. All right, then. I've got just the thing. What's that? Recently, a building under construction here in Jinjincho caught on fire. Once it was put out, they basically left the place to rot. These days, there's a talk of some strange group holed up inside. Supposedly, it's now their hideout. Ha! A brand new gang on the scene. Well then, I can't imagine how they're gonna. I can't imagine you're just gonna ignore them, huh? Exactly. I want to investigate, figure out who they are, and get rid of them if need be. Right. What better way to sharpen our skills? Not only that, but it will save me trouble. Save me the trouble too. Win-win, as far as I'm concerned.
Got it.
Well, I know it's on a Sunday, Odious. Got it. Then let's check this place out. Where can we find it? West of Carriage Highway. I've sent in one of my officers there already. He can fill us in. I want to go get the check his job out then. Okay.
Let's wreck shit up.
And not all Christianity things are on Sunday, Odious.
So,
I mean,
let's catch
Christmas isn't.
For the record, Taichi's safely back in Okinawa by now. Saw him off at the airport personally. Bought him enough tchotchkes to fill a duffel bag. That cabaret fight shouldn't sour his memories of the city.
Good. Taichi's lucky to have you looking out. Thank you, Date-san.
Hang on. Too early to start thanking me. We need to talk about what's next.
Hmm?
Come on. Taichi's far from the only one you've shut out. You've been dead to the world. How many years?
Oh, Kiru.
That's what I'm supposed to be. Dead men don't keep in touch. The Daidoji faction made that clear. They only back me as long as I stick to the shadows.
Then what happens now? There's video evidence of Kazuma Kiryu still walking the earth. Force majeure, as the French call it, out of our hands. Daidoji say anything about that yet?
No, nothing so far.
As I thought, they're not omnipotent anyway. Not half as much as they were.
What are you trying to say, Date-san?
Only that, the way I see it, the Daidoji faction has reason to loosen your leash a bit. If circumstances align for a near miss or two with old friends, they'll likely be too occupied to care.
Maybe. But you're forgetting. I keep my promises, whether I'm forced to or not.
Oh, I'm well aware. But seeing Taichi didn't make you break your word, did it? You keep your distance, they never know you're there. I'm sure the Daidoji won't raise a stink.
And if I were one of them, I'd be none too happy.
Bloody hell. Does that backbone of yours ever bend? How about this, then? You know what Kamuro's like these days.
What's up, dear?
With the Tojo and Omi put to pasture, the Yakuza are just a memory. Petty criminals filled that gap. Better or worse, they're too insignificant to pin down. Cops have nothing to hold on to with them.
I get it. So what?
Some Kamurocho folk think it's worse than ever. Reminds me, Akiyama's gone quiet lately.
Hmm? Akiyama?
Shun Akiyama. Be nice, Sissy. Every crisis the city's faced, blah, blah, blah. I don't know.
Can't find him? Date-san, when was the last time you two spoke?
Just after the dissolution, I suppose. He caught wind Kazuma Kiryu might have had a hand in it. Akiyama went hunting for anything he could find, but came back with nothing more than rumors. He rang me up late one night during his investigations. I've tried calling him since, but there's never an answer. He might have finally left town.
What? So he just disappeared? Do you even know
How's
if
your
he's
day going,
alive?
Vissy?
The thought occurred to me, so I've kept a watch going. If he shows up, the police will know. Are you worried? He's just one of plenty you've turned your back to, after all.
I'm concerned now that I know he's missing. Akiyama's a special case, however.
Maybe so. I'd venture to say, as he goes, so too goes the city. We both know, regardless of all that, Akiyama's not your only concern.
Tell me what you want from me, Date-san.
I thought I'd been clear. This whole bucket kick list of yours is an opportunity. You and the Daidoji can stay honest with each other while we get you some closure on things. Leave everything to me.
Yeah, I have therapy
too.
later tonight.
I'll dig him up somehow.
8 o'clock.
Date-san.
It's therapy and then go to bed.
Who else out there do you need to see? Think. Kamurocho's got a lot of faces. You spent practically half your life on those streets.
The people who meant the most to me are dead. Kazuma-san, Yumi,
Oh, physical therapy? Okay.
even Nishiki. I still visit their graves. In fact, I was just there recently. To say I'll be with them soon.
God's sake. All right, let's focus on the ones who are still above ground. Because, like it or not, that includes you, for now. So who else, hmm?
How's that daughter of yours doing?
Huh? Saya? Oh, she's fine. She's married now. 3 kids.
She's... doesn't that mean you're a grandfather? I don't believe it. You never thought to tell me?
Because that's not what we're here to talk about, damn it. All right. Quit trying to distract me, would you? Take your time if you have to. Think of Kamurocho, okay? I know there's someone there.
Kamurocho locals that I knew. Well, I guess there's Kazuki and Yuya.
Vissy, while you're off, like, before you have to go back to work or find a new job, why don't you come visit? Why don't you come visit? And then we
That's
can
a
go
great
harass
call,
Katie
in fact.
after she gets better.
Kazuki and Yuya. They're doing well, last I checked.
Kazuki was the owner of the Coast Club Stardust. I met him through Kazama-san when I first got out of jail. Yuya was a host in Kazuki's right hand. Fitting, since I can attest to what a damn good... I don't know anything. They're long-standing friends
As you
who...
know,
God
Stardust
damn it.
fell to the Korean Mafia some time back, but it's up and running again.
Is that so?
Yep, now that we have that settled, I only have to come up with a plan. Some way the Daidoji faction will write off as a coincidence, just in case. Like with Taichi, we need the perfect setting. Give me a bit of time.
Whatever you say. I'll go along with this because I trust you. Thanks, Date-san.
Stop it. This is something I want to do. There's no need for one word of appreciation.
I'm not pressuring you to get back to work, Vissy. I even think, like... fucking hell. Let's start here. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo.
Hello?
It's Date Kiryu. Could you come to the Harbor Light if you're free? We'll make for Kamurocho from there. Be sure that you're ready.
Understood.
Goddamn.
I'll come soon.
Tade, I walked like 5 feet and you're like, hey, come back. Fuck you, dude. I got other shit to do.
I'm fine.
Ever try pudding from a convenience store? Ah, they're so rich and creamy these days.
Coming from an experienced chef, I believe you.
Actually, good food in general has gotten pretty easy to find. Means I better get my ass in the kitchen.
Huh. That's a winning attitude.
I just can't stand to lose. Though it might just be easier to sell some of that store-bought pudding in the end.
I doubt you'd end up doing that. I'll bet you'll whip up something from scratch that blows that other stuff out of the water.
You know, that's what I like about you and Kasagakun.
Sorry, what was that?
Ah, nothing. Just thinking about a recipe for some mind-blowing almond jelly.
All right.
Jelly.
Looks great, actually. Mind if I dig in?
Okay. Yeah, I'm carrying around a bunch of ice cream in my pockets. What's the problem? There's no problem with that, right? Carrying a bunch of ice cream around in my pocket? All the normal people carry ice cream around in their pockets, right?
Okay, watch this.
What's the holdup?
Hip attack!
Nothing personal.
My new guy didn't even get a chance to go. New old guy, I should say.
Passing by this arcade always brings back sour memories.
Something bad happened here?
One day, on a whim, I tried out this capsule machine selling pocket plants.
Plans? Guess they'll turn anything into collectibles these days.
Yeah, well, I ended up getting 5 of the 6 possible items, with no dupes, all in a row. I was on this winning streak, so I figured I'll pull again just to snag the whole collection. But it was like the last one was actively dodging. In the end, I spent like 7,000 yen. My arm was practically jelly from pulling that crack.
Sounds like the machine got you good.
But you know, when I finally scored that full set, it felt like the stars aligned.
Must have been a big relief. What type of plant was in the last one?
Just your everyday Japanese spruce.
Huh. Congrats. Things are going well.
Oh, you picked a nice one. Thanks. Good old photography. Actually, I used to be really into taking pictures.
And you're not anymore?
Well, in the past, I would snap pics of everything around me. But one day, I realized I just couldn't find any more inspiration. Maybe I'd seen it all. There was this emptiness. Like I had already captured every corner of my own tiny world. But I was just a kid back then. So the memories aren't very sharp.
So even as a kid, you felt your world was small.
Damn. When you put it that way, it sounds like I was a real brat, huh?
Well, if you feel like you've broadened your horizons, maybe give that camera another try. See if anything new's inspired you.
Eh, it's worth a shot.
All right.
Ooh, I make this look good, baby.
Gangster? Well, I guess I don't have a gangster, so... I'm okay keeping him that for now. I want to get these. I want to get his skill thing up, or his relationship up.
Let's keep going.
There's a pretty rad pawn shop nearby. Always got a ton of great finds. Been a while since I stopped by. Maybe I'll go poke my head in.
I didn't realize there was a pawn shop around here.
Go figure, right? It was actually a hoarder's house originally. But once it got cleaned up, turns out it was full of treasures. I bought some of the bowls for my shop there.
So the bowls at your restaurant are secondhand?
Yep, a total steal.
Things are going well.
That doesn't sound good for a restaurant. Yeah, this restaurant has secondhand bowls. I guess it doesn't matter because they're clean, but like.
Found it. Picture perfect.
Gangster. I'm gonna tell a gangster. What's up, Vile? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Oh, gangster. I don't know. It's electricity. What's up, buddy? How you doing, Ghetto? How you doing, my friend?
Would you like dinner, or a bath, or me? Do wives really say that?
No.
Yeah, I saw that, Vile.
Oh. Well, that
It
settles
made me
that.
laugh.
It's such a staple of fiction, though. Surely someone must have said it at least once.
See? You understand, Kiryu-san? Let's suppose we leave the or me out of it. Meal or bath? Which do you go for first? That's all I was curious about anyway. I wasn't trying to be chauvinistic.
I'm not sure then. I think I'd want to get clean first.
Think I'd go with dinner. An empty
Oh,
stomach's
no.
too distracting.
Sounds
What does that mean, Vile?
Kiryu-san, where do you stand?
I need to eat first. You can't relax if you're hungry.
Exactly. You totally get it.
Well, looks like you two are on the same wavelength. How about you, Zhao?
Dinner. That way I can wash off any oil splatters and junk in the bath later.
Oh, interesting. You're thinking from the cook's point of view.
Oh, well.
Good job,
guess a
Vile.
man can dream.
So you do want some little submissive housewife.
If you like, I'll ask it to you.
That would be a true honor.
The Seer Clan office is just up ahead. I better not get too close to it. Jesus Christ, Vile. That sucks. Still, to think that the former Tojo Clan headquarters is now the Seer Clan's Tokyo branch. As a supporter of the Great Dissolution, I might not have any rights to say this, but it pains me to realize that the Tojo Clan is no more. They were the top of the underworld. Society would be better off without the Yakuza. This much I know. Diego must have struggled with the decision Whenever I think of his suffering, the loneliness I feel seems trivial in comparison. Diego, Otase, and the others made the right decision. I want to be proud. I want to be proud to say
This
that.
brings back memories.
That's why I have to do whatever I can to help. That job, man, is really a pain in the dick. That job is really a pain in the dick. Okay, let's go do this one then. And I know they pay you well, Vile, but half the reason they pay you well is because they fucking work you into the ground, man, when they get overtime. It's like... Oh, I don't want to do that. What? You sound like
bring it on. Okay.
Good. Put them in their places, Vile.
Let's do it.
Something wrong? Allow me.
Who wants to go?
It's my turn. Wasted. They didn't stand a chance. I'm fine.
Yeah, Vile. That is... You've been with them the whole time I've known you, and yeah, and you've been there twice that. And you've also, like, worked your ass off for those people.
There's a sharpness to your fighting style, Zhao. Your strike is like the flick of a wrist.
You think so? Oh, big honor coming from you, Kiryu-san. Maybe all my hard work's paid off.
Have you been doing some kind of specialized training?
Nope, just draining water from noodles.
That's it?
That's it. Draining ramen noodles takes a bit of finesse, believe it or not. The goal is to make quick, reflexive movements, and as few moves as possible. Too much waving your arms around screws with the noodle's delicate texture. And the snap of your wrist is key. So I guess it showed up in my fighting, too.
To think it all stems from something as wholesome as making noodles. What else is up your sleeve, Chef Zhao? All right.
How long's she gone, Vile? When's she come back? She's in Florida or something, right? $14 million? Jesus Christ. You'll make it, Vile. I believe. I believe in a thing called love. Just listen to the rhythm in your heart.
This is peak performance, baby.
I was happy. Yeah, I got KPP that record for her as a late birthday present, and she seemed to dig it, so I was happy.
Yeah, double the trouble, double the flame.
Let's do it.
Oh, nice.
Follow my lead. Hardly a fair fight.
Sounds like a blast, Vile.
Ever wonder why we click the tongs together when we're picking up bread at the store?
Oh, yeah, I do that too. Must be a subconscious thing.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's
I
because
only
we're
own 2
excited
records,
for
so
fresh
not
baked
really
bread or
collect.
Something.
Yeah.
What's up, OJA?
It's like cracking your knuckles before
I need a good
fight.
record player
All
first.
part of the routine.
Ghetto.
Ah, I get it now.
The bread thing wasn't clear enough?
I wonder if I could beat this guy.
何見てんだよ。やってやる。Let's do this.
34. I think we should be able to.
Have fun with this.
Well, have fun, Odious.
It's my turn.
Yeah?
調子に乗るなよ。Try to block this.
Yeah, I gotta give it to her because when I ordered